everybody, welcome to today's live stream here on CCV. I'm Chad, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 2012 Toyota FJ. So stay with us. We're going to talk about this particular vehicle today. We're also going to talk about pricing, all the good stuff, some of the options you're going to get on this vehicle, and maybe some of the reasoning behind why prices right now currently, just in general on pre-owned vehicles, have been going up. I mean, as a lot of us will see when you go out to the car lots or shopping online, you're probably noticing the car prices are much higher than what they used to be. So anyways, we'll talk about it. But really, this is all about the FJ today. And it's just an absolutely amazing vehicle. And I'm excited to show it to you. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. Thank you for joining with us. I'll do the best I can to comment back to you and answer some of your questions if you have any while we're live streaming today. But for the most part, we're going to kind of roll through and just check it out. And the sun's a bit bright out here today, so it may be a little difficult to see on the screen here. But anyways, one day we'll get a moderator in here and we'll be able to kind of get some moderating going on. And if y'all got any questions, the moderator will be able to pop in and answer them and help out like that. That's definitely something I've been thinking about. But anyways, as we continue doing this kind of stuff, it'll always get better. You just got to get out there and do it though, right? So again, this is a 2012 FJ Cruiser Trails Team Special Edition. From all the research I've done, for 2012, you can only get the red in the TTSE package. Each year that they made the TTSE package on FJs, each time they did it, it was a different color each year. So you couldn't have bought, a TTSE in 2012 in blue or silver. You could only get it in red. The other thing that makes it kind of special, or maybe a bit different than the other FJs, is it's all one solid color. As you can see, the roof is red and the body is red. Now, I like the two-tone, believe it or not. I like the two-tone that you can get on FJ Cruisers. Some of them are blue with a white top or black with a silver or white top. They look nice. I like the two-tone. But I like the all red as well. I mean, it just looks really, really sweet. Now, this one does have a few features that someone added onto it. The main one really that we're looking at that somebody added on is these Fender Flares here. They actually didn't come with that style flare on it, but I'll tell you, they look really good. And some vehicles I don't think look the best with those on there, but the FJ, it definitely it fits on there quite nicely. Now, what else do you have on this one, right? You got the TRD wheels. Then you have the Nitto Terra Grappler tires, which are a nice looking tire. Now, if the tires were brand spanking new, you'd probably have a little more height. It'd sit up just a little bit higher. But the tires do have plenty of tread left on them. And I'll go ahead and show you that. As you can see, there's a good bit of tread still left on there. But if you wanted to get new tires on it, have at it. One thing I do know about people that buy off-road vehicles, they always seem to want to put their own style tire on and kind of dress the car up the way they want to do it. It would look great with some maybe some tires on there that got a little more knobbier tire, right? Oh, that would look so tough on here. But anyways, those look just fine. The back tire back here is brand spanking new. Looks like it's never even been used. So truly, that's really about what you get out of a Nitto tire when it's brand spanking new. Anyways, it's got tow package. It's good looking. We actually added on this little red pinstripe right here. So that's kind of cool. I like how it's got roof racks. That looks nice. So you got those. Somebody also added on a lot of people call them rock sliders. To me, these are more like side steps, but somebody added those on and they look good. They kind of fit nicely on there. So I like that. Let's keep looking around. It even has a little word, Trail Team Special Edition right there. Condition wise, I mean, it's in great shape. Just a little bit over 100,000 miles. Now, let's talk about price for a minute, right? So what would this one cost you right now to buy it? Well, we're asking $35,900. So technically $36,000 for this vehicle. Now, I had a guy up here yesterday, actually, pulls in off the highway out there just to look at this, right? And when I tell him the price, he's like, oh man, it's like I go buy a brand new car for that much money, right? It's definitely one of those comments you get when you work in the used car business. People look at a used car and go, man, that's a lot, right? And yes, $36,000 is a lot of money. But truly, go and do some research on FJ Cruisers right now, and you will see the pricing of them has gone up. And again, people are paying quite a bit of money to get them. So we had to pay quite a bit of money to get this one. And that's just how it goes. Used cars in general right now are costing more money to get them and put them out on the lot. Now, why is that, right? Why do used cars right now in May 2021 are costing more money? Well, I think one of the reasons could be because of the chip shortage. Again, there's not as many new cars right now hitting the car lots at the new car dealerships. So what happens when that happens, right? When you got all these new cars not getting shipped to the new car dealerships. I'll tell you what happens. What happens is the new car dealerships start going out buying more used cars. And when they start buying more used cars, that makes the prices go up because you got it, supply and demand. So if more people need used cars on their car lots, that's driving the prices of used cars up. Now, of course, the websites like Kelley Blue Book, Edmunds.com, NADA, stuff like that, they don't seem to go in there and make any adjustments to the values of cars. But that is what technically happens. Now, somebody put a custom box back here, which I kind of like. I think it's cool. We decided to keep it in at the store here. And you can open it up. Let's see. And it's got little drawers in there so you can store tools and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of neat. It's not in the best of condition, but, it's fine. It gets the job done. You could, get some paint and kind of fix that a little bit. The back seats do fold down, and I'll show you that real quickly here. How's everybody doing today, though? I'm trying to see the comments in here, but not really loving the red and black. Thank you so much. Glad to see that. Thank you. Yeah, the red and black really looks tough. I like it a whole lot too myself. I think it looks really good. You just can't go wrong with red and black. It looks great. It kind of reminds me of like a pair of Nike Air Force Ones. You got the black Air Force Ones with the red Nike check on them. That it's an iconic color combination. And also I like how the interior also has the same layout. And again, that is something to do with the Trails Team Special on here, or the Trail Team Special. I keep saying Trails Team, but it's actually Trail Teams Special Edition. Anyways, and that's not something, that's actually a factory thing. But anyways, yeah, the interior, check it out. It looks pretty sweet, right? Got a little handle right here to grab a hold of to get in. Your Jeeps and stuff usually have a handle somewhere up here. Now, I do see one right back there, and actually there's one right here. But that's helpful if you're sitting inside. But if you're outside getting in, you're going to want to grab right here and pull yourself up. The nice thing right now is it's not too high off the ground, so it's still pretty easy to get inside the vehicle. And it looks kind of like it sits up really high off the ground, but it doesn't really sit that high. It does have good ground clearance though, but again, it's not that high where you're having to climb up into it as if you got a Jeep with, with a 4-inch lift and 35 series tires. I mean, that's climbing up in. But I love the red. This has got a nice gloss finish to it. Somebody added in a nice Kenwood head unit right there. You got that little whiz gear thing for your phone. Right down here, looks like you got a USB auxiliary right there, a 12-volt A-track, the rear diff lock right there. Now, unlike a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, a Rubicon will have front and rear diff locks, right? Toyota 4Runners and FJs just have it in the rear. Traction control off, and then you got a 400 watt AC, 115 volt, 100-watt outlet set up right here to plug things in if you go overlanding. And then you got 2 more USBs right there, which is nice to see because, again, this is a 2012, and you know, it's a little bit older, but you still got all the USB ports. There's your 4-wheel drive. You know, on your Toyota 4Runners, it's usually like a dial, you know, unless you're getting an older 4Runner like an 04, you know, something like that. Not a 04, like a 2001. Those older 4Runners have it like that. So anyways, a lot of people like it when it's like this. It just feels more like an off-road vehicle when you could actually do all this kind of stuff. I like this little box here. I don't know if that little box came standard on it, or did it actually, was that aftermarket? I do not know. Hang tight with me, guys, real quick. I got to go grab a napkin. I am sweating really, I'm sweating a lot right now, guys. It is over 80 degrees out here. I'll be right back, and give me just 1 second. I'm not joking. I mean, it is hot out here today. And yeah, it is hot. Then I got a pair of jeans on and and all that kind of stuff, so it doesn't help. But anyways, it's okay. Let's get out here and have a little fun with it. All right, you got to see this. Now, both sides open up like that, which is kind of cool. Now, here's the other thing. This guy comes by yesterday looking at it, as I spoke about earlier. And he's about 6'1", about my height, okay? And he sits in the back here. And anyways, you know, he's like, he just, his attitude about the back here, you know, he's like this, you know, basically just, it doesn't have a whole lot of room, you know? My whole thing is, like I told him, I said, well, I don't think maybe this car was necessarily set up to put in 4 full-grown adults, you know? I mean, just saying. Kids definitely can get back here just fine. I mean, I'm not saying you can't fit back here if you're a grown adult, but I mean, it doesn't have like a little thing down here to kick, to push forward, or any of that kind of stuff. So, but I do want to show you as much as I can. Grab here, okay, and do that. Now, but if you need to get 4 adults in, I'm sure everybody can get their seats in position and get out there and do it. All right, let's check out how these back seats move around and all, right? Again, if you're out there shopping for FJ Cruisers, I think this will be a good video for you to check out, because I like to kind of touch things and check them out and show you as much as I can. So that goes like that, right? There you go. And then this, just push that button down right there, and that drops. Okay, now you're looking at it and you're like, well, you got this headrest right here, right? Yeah, you do. So it looks like on the headrest, looks like there's this thing right here. The odd thing about that little thing right there is you would think this would be over on this side, but whatever, you know. But that's what you got going on. And you can do the same thing on the other side. So if you didn't have that box right in there, you actually got a pretty good amount of space in here. I mean, you still do even with the box in. This is kind of cool. Look at this. I mean, this thing's got, I don't know what the purpose is of that. Maybe it hooks on to right here so it doesn't fly out. I'm assuming something like that, you know, but that's kind of cool.
Hey, folks.
What's up, Chris? We're live streaming right now, and we're showing everybody the FJ Cruiser.
Is that good or I shouldn't curse, right? I shouldn't curse.
No,
how's my hair look?
Your hair looks fine.
Looks
Yeah.
good? Looks good?
Yeah, we're live though.
We're live.
We're live. We got a few people in here watching right now.
Who's watching?
I have no idea who's actually watching, but it says we got a few people in here.
Is it got those little things that fly across that people are smiling and little happy faces bouncing across doing like a
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, like choo
okay.
choo. But yeah, I'm just showing everybody this FJ. It's kind of neat.
It's actually really cool.
It is really cool.
I did try and buy an FJ for my fellow in Mount Pleasant. He had over by Cinnabar.
Uh-huh.
A nice guy named Charles.
Yeah.
His wasn't a 4-wheel drive. It's a 2-wheel drive. I think he may have sold it. He didn't get back to me.
Now, what kind of money was? Yeah, what kind of money for a 2-wheel drive?
He wanted $30,000 for that thing.
30,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was black.
Right.
White top, 2-wheel drive. Had a little ding on the plastic molding on this quarter panel over here.
Yeah.
But I was out with the kids and we were at the Charleston Phone Park and I was cutting through to go to Melvin's. I looked up and I was like, "Hey, FJ Cruiser, we're up right now." So I called him and we talked. Nice fella, and I just thought we were a couple thousand apart from what I thought I could make a little bit of money on.
Right.
I even called Randy. He was in church. I should have been in church, but Randy was in church and he was texting me back and forth values like I thought.
Yeah.
We were on the same page.
Okay, so he was asking around 30, and his.
He might have taken 29.
Yeah.
It was a 13 2-wheel drive.
Okay.
Just a basic truck. It was clean.
Right. Mileage on it, you remember or no?
What is this?
This is just like 107 or so.
His was 108. I knew ours had 1,000 miles less than this one.
Okay. So there's a good comparison, guys, to think about. A 13 would pretty much around the same mileage as this.
But it wasn't this truck.
Right.
It wasn't a slightly lifted level.
Okay. It didn't have the Trails Team Special on it.
The roof probably sat. The roof.
Yeah.
The roof probably sat about here.
Okay, so but still, even one of those.
If you want, you can throw it at your feet.
Yeah, we could look at it, but that's.
It wasn't this type of vehicle.
Right.
It was a clean cruiser. It was clean.
Yeah, and I mean, like we were just talking about a few minutes ago, I mean, the pricing of these is going up. So, I don't know really exactly maybe why, other than, maybe just used cars in general are going up, they don't make these anymore. So that definitely is probably a.
As he and I were talking, and he was kind of, he's like, he has a Tacoma as well, and he says he paid heavy money to have his Tacoma, and he's like, I'm going to buy a new house.
Right.
He goes, the price of the house in Wood has gone up like crazy. He's like, so I'm just going to sell my FJ because they're hot right now.
Right.
But he goes, they've been going up for a while. Now, 07s and 08s haven't increased as much as like the 11s and 13s.
Yeah. People are asking, will you eat one of those pickled eggs? No. Okay, Chris will not eat a pickled egg, everybody.
Some pickled okra?
Pickled okra? Well, yeah, the egg was really gross, guys, just to let you know. Now, the lady that was sitting next to me just ate it and had not a problem in the world. But now I was told the eggs were kind of old. They'd been sitting there for a few months.
Okay, they're pickled.
They're pickled, right? I guess the vinegar and all that stuff makes it okay, but I did not like it. And I can eat stuff with vinegar, and I like eggs, but something, I don't know, just there was something that happened as eating it. It just, some kind of flavor hit me. Yeah, so yeah, the little antenna part right there is missing, but that's about the only, really, realistically, everybody, that's the only little thing I've noticed on it that is just kind of out of place. But yeah, condition's great. Let's crank it up. That's the next thing. Yeah, suspension's good. Also, I like the springs in red. Yeah, he's a tire kicker. How about that, everybody? All right, we're gonna crank it up and let him hear it run.
Order some lunch. What's for lunch today?
I have no idea. Nothing heavy though. It's so hot.
That's heavy, Doc. It's really heavy.
It's heavy. All right, let's crank it up. Let's listen to it. Now, this is the legendary 4.0 V6 that everybody loves on the Toyotas. Look at that. Right on up. Very nice. Now, it's kind of neat, too. It's got this little storage compartment here. You got all your gauges. Got a compass up here. Check that out. Also has one there for latitude and all that stuff, right? Kind of neat. Yeah, there's the mileage, 107,697. All right, now that I'm in the car, I can maybe read some of the comments a little bit. There we go. All right, Tesla, yeah. Tesla Smart Tag. Seems like it had plenty of ground clearance. Yeah. All right. So yeah, she's running. Let's pop the hood. Anyways, if anybody's watching and interested in buying one of these, well, you know where one's at right now. I mean, it's for sale. I don't have anybody that's like dead set on buying it just yet. But and we can ship it. That's not a problem too. You don't have to live here in Charleston. That's, you know, yesterday the DMC DeLorean went out. So we got a video coming soon. I did a vlog on that entire process of filming the DeLorean and also it leaving yesterday, heading off to Miami Beach, Florida. But anyways, very clean under the hood. Looks good, not bad. What's up? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get it, but you know, like why didn't Toyota just make this little plastic thing here just flat? You know, they put these little circles up there, you know, as if it's you know, the cylinders or something. But anyways, very clean, runs good. I mean, just look how clean the engine is. I mean, this really is a well-maintained FJ. Shocks are good. All under there looks nice. There you go, guys. All right. Get the VIN number stamped right there. All right, there you go, everybody. Looking great. Not a bad one at all. All right, so if you see anything in the background and you'd like to see a video on it, feel free to send me a comment. We'd love to film something for you and take it out for a drive. So we got some stuff coming. I definitely did a review on the Tesla. Oh, guys, hold on. Y'all want to see something cool while we're out here right now? Somebody just pulled in, a friend of ours, with a really neat vehicle. You know, and it kind of goes along the lines of this kind of stuff, right? Let's go check it out. All right. Man, what a great day, isn't it? I mean, look at these blue skies. It's a beautiful day. I hope everybody's enjoying the day. If you're, you know, at home or whatever you're doing. Let's take a look at this one here. This is look at this. This is a Hummer. Isn't that neat? Yeah, that's cool. Definitely, that's military grade right there. That is just neat. Anyways, we actually came really close about 3 months ago at buying one of those. Not that one, but another guy. A guy had it. I know the guy. I actually, when I used to work at the Wrangler place, Rogers Wranglers, he stopped by looking at Jeeps with me over there. And anyways, long story short, he came over here to look at a Jeep we had at our store here, and he really wanted it, but he wanted around $40,000 for his Hummer. That's kind of like this right here. His didn't have the Army print on it and all of that. I think his had more like a kind of like it's like a whitish grayish color. Almost kind of looked like a light shade of primer. But anyways, could have been primer. But 40 grand was a bit way over the budget we were looking at spending to buy one, and it needed a bunch of work done to it. It ran great, no doubt, but that is just so cool. I really like it. It's neat. There's all kinds of cool stuff out here today, though. You got the Vets, some of my favorites, the Viper, the Porsche, the Corvettes. We got all kinds of cool stuff. But I'd love to do a video on that. And it's definitely something when I've talked to the guy that owns it about, but he wants to get it ready first before we actually do a full in-depth video about it with a test drive. But anyways, guys, if you're in the market to buy a pre-owned vehicle, as always, come see me at Southern Motor Company right here in Charleston, South Carolina. I'd love to see what we can do about earning your business. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And we just hit 40,000 subscribers. Man, things are just going awesome. So let's get ready for summertime. Here it comes. And thank you again for all y'all that continue to come in and watch and talk with us. We'll see you soon.